Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here in some more American Civil War action, and it is, yes, the ACW mod for Napoleon Total War. We have returned to see the Confederates dueling off against their Yankee rivals. We're here in 1863 at the Battle of Conewago Creek, and yes, it is the Confederates making a rush across a creek, trying to, I guess, get into well, to get into West Virginia and to try and like get into like Union territory. But yes, it's certainly going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. Yeah, so the I don't really know much about this battle. Actually, it's quite an unknown battle. It seems, not if you like look it up. Can't really see a lot of information about it. Basically, oh my gosh, a lot of artillery they just routed for the Confederates. That is unfortunate. Yeah, basically the Confederate cavalry, which, well, we don't really have cavalry here, it's just infantry, but imagine they're on horses, I guess. Make a daring raid into across the mountains of West Virginia into sort of like Union territory, and they have to cross the Conewago Creek to try and well, get into Union territory, and the Union forces try and stop them there. That's kind of like what I get from the description. I might be slightly wrong on that. I don't know. Do feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that's kind of what I get from the sort of like reading up on this battle. But there isn't a lot about it, it doesn't seem. If you look up on it, it's not even like a wiki page. Which obviously, wiki being the most reliable of sources. It's a bit concerning. But yes, you can see here the Confederates already crossing the creek. They're not using the bridge. That's a bit shameful of them. We've got Union forces here in a very thin line. It was actually because they're a 70-man unit. They're a tiny little unit here. They're also absolute ginormous units as usual in ACW. You can see like 300, 400-man units quite often. But you can see the Union forces getting outgunned and outshot. Quite literally, they're going to get focused down here. Both sides having lots of artillery early on. We saw all the artillery duels. Both like. Artillery just so accurate in this mod that it, like, counter-battery tactics are very, very effective. So the Confederates here getting shot across the river as well by Union forces here. Both sides trying to use the cover of the trees to get advantage in this gunfight. I don't know what unit this is, but they look, you know, fancy to the Union men. Very fancy. Fire when ready. Or not. Maybe they're not ready. There's still a few. There we go. Glorious volley. Yes, some infantry now breaking for the Union forces. And now there is a straight shot across the bridge if the Confederates want to use it. But it doesn't seem like they need to. It seems like pathfinding what you can cross the creek anyway. It's a bit sad. But yeah, with that, it means the Confederates can cross further down the river if they want to and outflank these Union forces that are already in the engagement. It seems like there's a huge amount of Union forces as well setting up back here. We've got, yeah, like 200-man units, yeah, some like big units, and a huge artillery battery back here as well. So that's far away. Yes, if you want to see more American Civil War sort of action on the channel, we'd like to see this mod covered a little bit more. Do remember, leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment, show your support. If you want to see more ACW action, do just let me know. And if you have any, like I said, any information on this sort of like engagement, then do let me know as well, because I am kind of clueless about this one. I mean, like the big battles I know like a little bit about, but like this small one I do not know. But it is a unique map, the Conewago Creek. But yeah, so it's kind of intriguing that there's not a lot known about it, but there's a map about it. Union forces over here look like they're going to be engaging the other Confederate army. I don't know what corps they're using or armies they're using. A bit of a shame. It didn't say it, just we just have like a unit. It's a bit of a shame, but just that annoying, I guess. We'll just call them Confederates in the Union forces anyway. Yeah, if you want to get involved in any sort of ACW battles, or send in your own like Total War battles, like replays, then feel free to send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. And then these guys are looking very intriguing right now with their red hats on. It looks like two arms or something like that. That the the Union forces have. But yeah, I got to send this in by a member of my Discord. So yeah, if you want to send in any of your own replays to then have them featured on the channel, you know what to do. Join that Discord. Yeah, it looks like the gunfight going on pretty well for the Confederates right now. They're going for reserves. Still help out with that fight, and there's plenty more infantry, it seems, back here. But it looks like they're going towards the open field, maybe? It's not like they're going in the direction of the creek. These guys are shifting around. But yeah, often ACW battles quite slow paced. Often units return as well quite a lot because the units are so large that it's like they might rout through morale losses, but actually they're like losses in manpower. It's not that large, so they often return once if not twice. It looks like we're going to see the Confederates make a rush across the river here. Have a go of it, and I mean there's Union forces here ready. I mean there's 2 units. They're gonna absolutely spray these as they come in. I mean you're using rifles in like a Napoleonic situation, heavy losses. Yeah, here we go. The boys. I'm gonna get up there. Good. I mean. Confederates, I don't know if they're better at melee. They often seem to win more melee fights than previous replays when I've shown them off. I don't know if that is just because they get the charge off, or whether it's because they have better melee stats. I have no idea. They are routing more Union forces here. There are more infantry units starting to break. I mean, they're breaking at, yeah, like 54 out of 73, re-rallying. That one might re-rally, but I don't know. Looks like the Union force is sending to more ragtag units over here. I mean, there's a small one and a very large one of 206. Just keeping an eye on this because this looks like, oh no, look, they're gonna melee charge. So, well, or maybe they are. I was gonna say maybe they're gonna melee charge, maybe they're not. Yeah, here we go. They're going on in. I guess the Confederates like, well, we didn't take too many losses crossing that river. We might take losses though, being charged here by Union forces. They're like. Point blank range, trying to get a volley off. Come on, you boys. One more volley. No, they're going to charge themselves. First melee fight is underway. Yeah, Union forces still great. Yeah, they rout pretty quickly. I think the Confederates have just better melee stats. I honestly think that's what it is. And you can see the Union forces are pulling back here from the tree line. The Confederates sending them packing, and it looks like one of the Confederate units has routed. There's artillery over here for the Union forces. Interesting, that's out there on its own. That might have been responsible for routing the Confederates there. I do not know. It looks like the fight on the other side is now starting to get underway. They're getting very close to each other, are the Confederates and the Union forces. They're just blasting away. Blasting, boys. I don't know what like any of the war cries would be, but to be honest, I don't know if we should be repeating the Confederate ones. But yeah, the Confederates look like they're doing a decent job here. They've got some pretty healthy units as well, 240, 213. Big units over here, so they are ready to do some work. We've also got a general back here. Generals need to be really careful in ACW because you often get shot from small arms fire. Like, because the, like, I don't know, just because, like, it just looks like the unit's so large, so that, like the old stray musket, or, like, musket or a rifle shot hits you. Like, if the general get more, or maybe it's just the accuracy of the units, I really do not know, but if generals get too close to the front line, they are in danger of being killed quite often. Yeah, a lot of these Union forces seem quite small, actually. We've got some big ones as well, but yeah. A lot of the units seem like they're like 50 man or 90 man.
Sir.
Grown weary. Oh, troops are rallying. Okay, I was going to say, I don't know what's going on there, but they are just re-rallying. Keep blasting, boys. Keep blasting. Send these Confederates packing. Rebel scum. Look at like the artillery here. Keep coming forward, boys. I'll show these Yankees how to fight. It's a thin line compared to some areas here. Some of their troops are still breaking though. Good to see if you're room for the Union forces. So they're pulling back some of their artillery. I mean, artillery you also don't want to get close to the front line. It's not like in NCW3 where you want it close to like canister, because like units will just focus fire the artillery and like kill through very easily. Yeah, these small units just getting absolutely outgunned and shoot them down really by the rifle fire. Oh, it looks like another melee fight taking place over here. The Confederates are going in and managed to rout these units as well. Tiny little units, routed by a unit about 3 or 4 times their size.
Your men have been routed, sir.
It looks like the Confederates on the other flank are taking a lot more losses though now. The Unions are really winning this fight. Yeah, it looks losing slightly. Combat in Eva, losing slightly. Looks like they're losing the gunfight in this area. The Union forces are going to have to find a new sort of way to try and win this one. And they got that massive battery back in the center, so they need to get that into place somehow. And like you can see here, the Confederate forces got a lot of reserves that are now shifting towards this their right flank, the Union left. Trying to get in play there. We've got a general as well leading the way. Yeah, looks like Confederates moving steadily up this hill, routing the Union forces as we go. The Unions just seem like quite stretched out. Hopefully they've got more reserves. Yes, play your pipes, boys. That'll encourage the men to fight harder. Can't even see the enemy. Fire. They can see like the old puff of smoke. Like, the enemy are up there. Fire, firemen. I can see why friendly fire would be such a common thing. You're like, I just see a puff of smoke. It must be the enemy in front of me. It could actually be your friends, my friendlies. The literally cannot, like, through that forest line can see nothing. Seems like the Union forces now are just firing and retreating. Fire when ready. Men in the north. Those southern rebels who's the real Americans. Yeah, just about to see them off there in the distance. Not aiming, not know what to aim at. Oh, here we go. More Union forces are either re-rallying. I feel like some of them are being sifted in this direction. Excellent stuff to see. Yeah, all these guys have got fancy uniforms.
Sir, I fear your general is in mortal peril,
There you
sir.
go. And the general's in mortal peril, is he? He's coming close to the front lines, I guess. He's not really in more peril, I wouldn't say. He's very much actually out of peril. And there are lots of generals. Most armies, if you have set armies in these sort of like historical battles, most armies have multiple generals, which is quite handy because you do get through your generals quite quickly. Some of these Confederate units starting to re-rally. Let's have a look on the other side. How is it doing there? It looks like the Union forces on their right have been routed. Confederates are taking this sort of small forest, but the rest of the lines look is holding okay just for now. But yeah, the Confederates are winning this line fight. Again, you can't really see a lot. What? Just to fight the forest. I know it does give you benefits. You take less casualties being in the forest, but my gosh. Commentary for me, it's not very handy. I can't see a lot. And you guys can't see a lot. close to his artillery, actually, are the Confederates. So that'll be a problem there for the Union forces, losing his artillery. It's got a chevron as well. It's earned a chevron. But yeah, this artillery needs to start blasting. This infantry here needs to try and stop the Confederates from getting here. Whether it can, I do not know. This artillery is super accurate. You can often rout units or do significant casualties to units just with artillery alone. And very much stop an infantry advance. Got an infantry here for the Union forces to do the swinging around and maybe just try and like put these guys in the flank. That might be worth an idea. Over here. They're dueling against 2 units over here. They are winning slightly in their line fight though, so that's good to see. But yeah, I mean, imagine, look at that, they're fighting with a sheer clip. They are fighting right now, these Union forces. Not the greatest terrain for a fight. But I guess you can only do what you can only work with what you got. And the Confederate forces, they're being forced back on that flank. So maybe the Union starts to flank around here in the forest when they send these guys packing. We'll see. Artillery here is getting danger close to Confederate infantry. This is a huge battery here. 6-gun battery. It's down to 4 guns now. But yeah, they are blasting away at the Confederates. Same here with this and they are trying to shoot down the crew. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to keep blasting. But yeah, they're just trying to hit and rout that unit. They have just about done it. That was lucky. They have lost the gun themselves. The Confederates are now pushing up this hill, and it looks like they're going to go in for a melee fight here. This Confederate unit needs to turn, because, this Union unit needs to turn. The Confederates are coming. Don't get those Yankees. Stab them up. That Yankee unit. Nice job. Now they can work their way up that up this hill if they want to. They're going to turn their flank of the Union forces here and try and they're going to be turtled up in this little spot. Really, there's nowhere really to go. The Confederates are encircling them slowly. So that could be a bit of a problem there. I don't know whether the Union force is going to try and get out of here now. Maybe they're going to sacrifice a couple of units to slow down this encirclement. They need to get moving. They need to get out of there. And certainly is, yeah, looking a bit spicy though, that's for sure. The Confederates and the Union force over, and this I look they're in melee again as well. Union forces again losing out in that melee fight. You know, it's like a focus down. Scale of ACW battles is always awesome. The units are so big that it's like, oh my gosh. They're always yeah, it's looking okay. It's all stabilized a little bit. The red being the Union forces though, it seems like balance power is not really in their favor ever so slightly. But it's still even enough that it could turn it around. But it could be looking very costly if this encirclement is pulled off. They are losing more units here. It looks like, I mean, if I was the Confederates, I'd be trying to like bayonet these guys, just rush forward. So yeah, they need to get pushing forward. I feel like they're getting outgunned by multiple units here. yeah, the Union forces are retreating out of this forest. They're going to go into the next one. I imagine sort of a line of defense there. They have an artillery piece here as well. This might be able to support them. We'll see. Looks like it's
Yes, sir.
oh no, just some of the guns are looking the wrong way. But yeah, it is very much facing the right way, ready to go. Start blasting, boys. Shooting into it. See some Confederate forces starting to break now. They're also starting to take a lot of attrition from this flank here. There you go. Looks like these units are going to break eventually. It's elite unit. These elite units for the Union forces seem like they're doing their work though. Yeah, guys, lost 30 men in this duel, but they've been winning their fight pretty nicely. It looks like the Union forces have escaped that encirclement, which is a bit of a win, but their army is battered and bruised. All these units are not looking very healthy. I managed to rout a unit there though. Did they go to melee? Yeah, it looks like they did. Or maybe they just started blasting, I don't know. So this is, I think on the Confederate player not being quick enough in pursuing, I think he could have maybe encircled, tightened sort of his noose. So yeah, just warmed up a little bit quicker. Also the artillery here is probably like doing a lot of work to help out. In the forest as well, might get a bit of cover here. Yeah, it's not looking good for the morale of the units around them, like the Union forces here. So like, their allies are retreating. So their red lining, orange lining, it's not looking great. Our reinforcements coming forward. Still looking desperate on this flank, I will admit. The center is still looking okay as well. I mean, there's not much to threaten it, but there's just a huge artillery battery over here. Infantry here struggling on. I think now that they've got a pretty solid position here of the Union forces here. They're winning slightly, losing slightly. It seems like they're losing most of these combats. Probably had the real opportunity here to flank around. These units are pretty battered. They could really focus on these ones and then try and swing the Confederate sort of right there. That's what I would. I would give it a go. It's hard. It's a really hard decision because obviously Confederates have reserves. They can just shift over there. Well, actually, I said they have reserves. In general, really. These units could re-rally. Well, we'll see how that goes. But on the other side here, they're back into melee. It seems the Confederates have managed to get themselves into melee against Union forces here. Stop! They actually lost in a melee fight. Blue orbs here, they're holding on. They're bright red uniforms. Easy pickings of those bright trousers on. No one's gonna miss you. Here we go though, another charge coming in here from the Confederates. Get point blank range. Oh, there you go, the last bullet, the last second. Keep stabbing them up, and there you go, the anchors are broken. And they've broken there as well. Oh dear, they look like they're holding on. The Confederates coming in on the flank as well here. And they're going to hit these guys hard. Yeah, the Yankees here, they can't stand. Stand your ground. I mean, the back charges, those troops there, that can't help. Yeah, I think this unit here, like rear charge its own men, that actually does not help out at all. It looks like the Confederates are going to smash what remains of the Union forces here. I think they're done for now. And this is the problem, they keep rallying. They just don't give in. I don't know if we've seen the Union forces win any of these battles yet, so I'd like to see them try and win here. I'm always kind of, you know, I feel like I've got a root for them. They always seem like they're the underdogs. They're doing a lot better on this side here. Like I said, doing a lot better. They got a general here. I'm like, jeez. He needs to get back. Sir. General, get back. You're making yourself these picnics here. Artillery firing in as well. Blasting. These guys are earning some chevrons for the Union forces. And there you go, that general routed. That is not going to help. Coming up to rally the men, and he ended up costing him himself his life. Well, not his life, but his own morale. The last stand of the Union left. One last melee charge surely will just send these guys packing. Just a couple of units left here. I can't see many of these units returning. Maybe that one, or maybe not. The red line just here. It's close. The red line is definitely close here, because that flag just disappeared. So one of these guys, yeah, they're going to route over the line, I think, and then that'll be that army gone, I think. That is a real shame. That's a real shame. And now look at this. It's not looking good either. You can see that the Confederate forces forming in column. They're going to go down that road, and then they're going to go in behind and try and threaten those Union guns, I imagine. To be honest, the Union forces are starting to rout themselves. I think the Confederates could do a general advance on this flank here, and they could probably wrap these guys up. They've actually managed to, yeah, they went into melee with the Confederates here. They managed to rout that whole unit, I think. Yeah, I think they have. They've routed it, but there's another unit going across in here. Is this one going to win their fight as well? Down, boys. Try and rout those Confederates. There you go, routing those Confederates. That's a small win, I guess. They're holding on just about on that flank. For how long, I do not know. And I mean, like I said, general advance should be called now by the Confederates. I think they can risk it. They are starting to wave it here. It's just when units like that already routing goes through your men. It seems like it really upsets them. Fire, there you go. Nice volley fire. That's doing some serious damage there to the Union forces. Or maybe they're just going to play safe for the Confederates here. They're going to wait until their allies arrive. I mean, they are running into some resurgent Union forces here. Oh, actually, these are big units. They aren't resurgent at all. These are some big. Where were these guys? 225, 228. They just stood in this forest for so long. Yeah, these are healthy units, really.
The unit has grown weary, sir.
I mean, they're routing one unit there. That's a small win. Some more men are grown weary. I presume it's rally troops. Yeah, they've just some men that rallied there. Confederates supposed to manage to get across this river here, which is going to mean that this Union defense is pretty much redundant now. There's 3 units crossing. The Union forces are sending over some men. I don't know whether these might be re-rallied troops, might be some reserves they found. Or might be just pulling men out of the front line, who knows. Hold on, men! Men of the Union! Keep firing. There we go. Keep blasting these guys. I actually like the musket sounds. I think they're alright, to be fair. Well, yeah, general down here is chevrons up as well, actually. I don't know if you just start. You must start with those chevrons. Confederates still losing some troops though here and there. Artillery going off. I think it's an howitzer going off like that. Yeah, the Confederates now getting troops across here. This is going to do some real problems. I like how this is a pathfinding problem here. It's like a whole bunch of routing troops here. What's going on? Clearly they don't know where to go once they get to the edge of the cliff. They're like, oh no! Where do we go? Come on boys, one last push. We can get rid of these Yankees. Actually a lot of them might be returning as well. And they've got guns there as well. They're just hanging to the side of those Confederate troops. I don't think this is a stable and like a position they can hold on to be honest. Another very elite Yankee there retreating. Got 2 chevrons it's gained, but they can't hold on any longer. That other flank over there looks like the Confederates again is going in with a good old melee. Very much a melee there down there. It's going to go down this road and the Confederates are going to hit the flank of that Zouave unit. Prepare men, turn and face. Confederates are coming. Scum. On the side as they also engage this. I can't believe this Zouave's going to win this fight. I'd be very surprised if he does. That little resistance over there is going to be ended pretty quickly. I imagine the next unit is going to be attacked shortly. They're sending a second unit to try and rout those Zouaves. Here we go, boys! Finally routed them, and that final unit will go soon as well. Looks like the Confederates are getting ever closer as well, and trying to get edging forward. And the Union forces are now at breaking point. They are just quite literally breaking. This point is a Union. I can't even see them. I'm just firing into the bushes. Look at that healthy unit here of 194. And there you go, the Confederates going down the line now, going in a melee. Might lose this one though. Oh no, maybe not. They stabilize. That's a shame. 205 against 35 men. Yeah, there's no chance they're going to win that on a numbers thing, on a numbers basis. There you go. They're getting routed down this line as well. I don't know what these guns do, and they need to start blasting and start doing something. And that one over there just opened a chevron. But they need to do a little bit more. I feel like they're firing away. I can't see much results though. There you go. Guns getting taken out there. The Confederates are just running them down. Gun crews have been safe and sound for so long, and now they're getting charged by Confederate bayonets. The Confederates coming out of the forest are still dealing with that other unit over here. There you go. They lost that unit there to the Union forces. It's like again small units that are returning. General over there as well. Joining his side, joining an army, trying to rally the boys. The Confederates now pretty much up onto this hill. They are struggling for reserves themselves. Got a general needs some forward. God, what if I came with guns? Yeah, to do with the flank over here is not looking too good. They are getting forced back actually. The Union force is going to go in for a bayonet charge. Good volley at the last second there by the Confederates. That might rout these guys. They're redlining. Yeah, there you go. Instantly rout. Instantly rout. Oof. It was a risky move there by the 180-man unit, but it nearly paid off. These guys were getting dangerously close to routing themselves, the Confederates. What I mean now by the battle is kind of like they don't drag on, but like you just keep rallying, and like they're just like, oh, you think it's over, and then like the Union forces like just rally 5 of their units and they just carry on the fight for another like 5 or so minutes. They are dropping quickly though. These guys just getting absolutely outgunned. I mean, 2 versus 5, yeah, it's never going to be a fair fight, and the units are already battered redlining. I mean, it's also not helping yet with the morale of units going past them, but are already breaking. There you go. They rout, and they'll probably be followed there with the other Union unit. There you go. And now this flank of that cannon artillery is pretty much open. I think the artillery they surely are like battery dueling right now. Looks like they are. We've got a Union unit that's all the way in the back there. How's that happen? I do not know. Line fight is very strong with that. Why? Blasting, boys, blasting. And there you can see the Confederates coming down the line now. They're going to probably just mob the remaining Union forces. They're getting a lot of chevrons as well. Looks like they're going to try and go into melee over here as well. Deal with these final few regiments of Union forces. Nice volley there. That might rout the Union. Well, it didn't rout the, I meant the Confederates, but I routed the Union. Artillery needs to fire. Do they want any hope of surviving? Get canister loaded, boys. Get canister loaded. The rebels are coming. Looks like they're still firing round shot.
Your general has fallen.
A general has died.
Leader,
James Longstreet has died. Oh yeah, he's right in the front lines here. Oh wow, that is really unfortunate there for the Confederacy. And actually has managed to rout one of these units here. It's a shame Longstreet couldn't have died earlier, because this army then might have been routed. It looks like the Union forces are going to rout before Longstreet's death is going to have any effect on the Confederate army. You can see the other Confederate forces now swinging on in. I think I'm just going to fast forward here as we get to it. Oh my gosh, 130 minutes is like left. Well, not left, but yeah, like they have that sort of like timer. Wow. battles can go on for a long, long time.
Your men have been
But yeah, there
routed,
you go.
sir.
I'm just going to fast forward now as we just get through these final sort of bits, these final phases. We just kind of wait for the Union forces to get mopped up here. Because it looks like it's pretty much over. I don't see the Union forces really rallying and offering much of a resistance here to the Confederacy. I could be wrong, but I don't. They don't have many units left. Looks like they're coming out into the open. The remaining ones are re-rallying from the forest, trying to defend their gun batteries. But I don't know if they will be able to. Looks like some of them have been killed off as well. Actually, yeah, a lot of their guns are being abandoned. It's a sad sight now as the Union boys are defeated. I imagine that I think the Battle of Conewago Creek did go in the favor of the Confederates, so we are seeing a sort of like a historical result here. But yeah, it's an interesting battle, that's been for sure. I feel like it's sort the Union forces never really got in it. I feel like these battles, the Confederates always seem to like come out on top. The troop quality seems to be a bit better. There you go. Looks like there's a few Union units that are re-rallying over there, including that gun that held on. But yeah, it looks like this army over here is just going to flank it. It's just going to take out the guns and then work its way down. So yeah, it's not going to be long. And then we'll see a end result, I'd imagine. But the guns seem like they got some decent results, some decent kills here. But yeah, there you go. They're running down these boys. Take them out. Oh, you can see, the Union force is trying to box up for one last sort of stand. I respect the dedication to hold on. And the general here, you know, he's just trying to rally the boys, keep himself safe as well. I mean, if he gets killed, then I imagine that we could see just a mass rout from the Union boys. But yeah, there isn't much in the way of like red boxes left, which are the Union forces here today. And yeah, it should see the Confederates here, I imagine, just rout these guys pretty quickly. They're just gonna get rid of this one and then get rid of the guns. Just melee the guns. Safest thing to do. If you risk shooting them, you just risk getting shot yourself by the cannibals, and just that's never pleasant for anyone. But I think they should just overwhelm them. They should just, like, there's 4 units here of Confederates, just charge forward at this one. They could overwhelm it easily because the other units are too busy facing their own issues. Confederates can get point blank range, start blasting. Just melee this unit here of cannons. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the battle. It's certainly been a fun one, that's for sure. You can see generals there getting trying to charge forward, get a last glorious charge in there. Yeah, I hope you did enjoy it. It's certainly a little bit different. They're certainly a lot lengthy battles, but they are very fun to watch. Good. A brave charge there from the general. General's going to die, and then I imagine these Union forces here are going to get mobbed up. I think there's still a gun over there that he's taken out. This gun manages to hold on, I'll be surprised. I mean, the Confederates are redlining. Oh, they are rallying, that's good. Good in the sense that this battle then be mopped up and be over. Yeah, and they're just final few units here are going to start routing, I imagine. There you go, bang, bang, and then the final one rout very shortly. I imagine 59 men left. Not going to hold on. And there you go. The Union guns are gone, and I think that is the battle. The Battle of Conewago Creek is over. We should get the end result very shortly.
Will soon be yours.
It's already theirs, I think. The Confederates have won, and there you go. So yeah, this was sent in by Johnny Buffoon, who I think was playing as Longstreet. He lost his general right at the end, but did not matter too much. Hood was the other army, and then we have Sykes and Sickles. I mean, yeah, actually, yeah, like Sykes had a huge army. Sickles actually had a smaller army than the Confederates there. But I'll have a quick look at some of the end results. 305 kills for one of the infantry, 183 with another one there, 172, 169. Like some decent kills for those units there, that's for sure. For the Confederacy, they did a very, very good job. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. I hope you did enjoy something a little bit different for you on today's battle. Back with the Civil War stuff. But yeah, if you want to see more of it, do remember to leave a like, subscribe, comment, And don't forget to send in your own replays to my Discord if you want to have them featured on the channel. And until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.